everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. It is me, your boy, Inconsistent AF. And we're back with another Insurgence episode. I believe this is episode 8. I don't know. I forgot how to count. Um, the recap, I do apologize for it missing a lot. I had to spend a lot of time today doing a lot of farming. So what you saw in the recap is probably extremely low compared to what I have. But I did do a little team swap out. I swapped out Huntail and I also got a Flareon. We did manage to catch a bunch of new Pokemon. We have Delta Lopunny here, pure fighting type. Not a fan that she's modest nature, but it's not that big of an issue. We do have a Magnezone. It's going to be really helpful for us dealing with water types. I did get Blastoise back to level 40. I didn't really level him too much because he's already high enough. Same with Lux. I ended up getting him up to about 47. Hoop is up to 42. I taught him Calm Mind. And then Riolu is level 45. I'm still working on trying to evolve him, which is why I have the Soothe Bell. Because the only way to evolve him is at night with Max Friendship. So I am in a little different spot than I was yesterday. But on top of other things that we ended up catching, we caught a couple legendaries off camera. We did catch a Regirock, Delta Regirock, a Groudon, and then a Xerneas on top of a Melodic, Alakazam, and what have you. The Alakazam was from the lab back in Coreytown, which I didn't even realize there was an encounter. But I think today we're going to finish up with the Sky Cult, hopefully, and find out what the Augur is really up to. So let's get a move on up here. All right, Seth, you ready? We need to warn the Augur that the Sky Cult is on their way up. Otherwise, they might blackmail him into summoning Rayquaza. Yes, sir. Everything is ready upstairs. We can... Well. If this isn't a sight for sore eyes. Is that Damien and Seth from Telmore Town? It's good to see you two again, but I must ask, why are you here? Was it to challenge our gym? If it was, you're in luck. East here is our very own Sky-themed gym leader. He excels in both dragon and flying types. No, sir. We're here because we overheard members of the Sky Cult talking. They wanted someone to Rayquaza, and they plan to blackmail you into helping them. That is a serious problem. You're positive about this? Are you sure you heard what they said correctly? If so, then this certainly is a problem. Out of all times to come, of course they'd pick now. I hope this wouldn't have to happen, but what's done is done. Come on out, everyone. Huh? What's going on? Sorry about this, Damien. I truly am. You were so youthful and bright. Can't be helped, though. You heard what my cultist said, and I can't let you leave with a chance you might connect the dots. Your cultists? What do you mean? I am the leader of the Sky Cult. Surprised? You shouldn't be. When you think about it, it's pretty obvious. I created the Sky Cult several years ago, just before the Augur disappeared. We were a small group at first, a ragtag band who were united by the desire for one thing: change. You see, the Augur was the perfect hero of the people. Along with his partner, Hoopa, he defeated cult after cult, trying to bring good values to the people of Torrens, such as peace, love, and mercy. Being merciful, he forgave anyone who begged him to, letting criminals go unpunished. As a result, the members of the disbanded cults just joined other ones, making a completely pointless act. The Augur was strong, but he was a coward. He wasn't able to do what was necessary to keep the region safe. So I dealt with him and crowned myself his successor. With a new Augur, we could cure the disease plaguing Torrent for good. We could save the region forever. You'll never get away with this, you monster. Oh, but Damien, I already have. With a bit of propaganda, I've already got all of Torrent on my side. That's why I can't let you two blab about my true identity. Realistically, nobody would believe you, but it's a risk I can't take. I want to capture Rayquaza. With its incredible strength and control over the sky, I can be omnipresent, omniscient, and omnipotent. I can create a utopia free of war and crime. I refuse to be the coward that the first Augur was. Any criminal, any threat to a perfect world needs to be removed. I founded the Sky Cult to help me reach this goal. And now we've accumulated all we need to summon Rayquaza. The sacrifice can begin. Rayquaza will be summoned and it will be mine. This soon-to-be peaceful region will thrive under my command. East, get one of the cultists. It's time to start. Sir, I know we plan to sacrifice one of them, but since these kids are here and are going to live their lives in prison anyways, why not sacrifice one of them? We wouldn't need to waste any cultists. That's not a terrible idea, East. And after what Seth's done to me, I'll enjoy every second of it. What? What has Seth done to you? Oh, he won't remember. He's forgotten nearly everything. But he tried to save your life. We came there to warn you about the Sky Cult. Fair point. It would be hypocritical to sacrifice you after talking about a utopia, wouldn't it? Seth, in the spirit of fairness, I will give you a fighting chance. You'll battle with East, and the loser gets used for the ritual. But sir, why are you risking me? Why not use one of the grunts? Because, East, you are a gym leader. I'm sure you'll win. Seth doesn't stand a chance. But, East, are you questioning me? No, sir. Sorry about this, Seth. It's nothing personal what the Augur's orders were given. All right. I guess we're fighting the gym leader after all. 49. Oh boy, we are in for a treat. That is Dwebble Delta. I don't think burning the Mega here is a good idea, so we're just going to try to play type advantages, and hopefully we get through this enough. Ingrain, yep. Poison Jab doesn't do super effective. Interesting. Critical Leaf Blade does nothing to me. So I heal off of that. I lose off of the Rocky Helmet. Alright, with just a few Poison Jabs, we end up taking out the first one in his lineup. 609, 501 puts me to 48. Sharpedo, yes. I'm really hoping it's not a Delta. That would really suck. Alright, regular Sharpedo is, oh my god, 10 levels over. I might be boned here. And it's got speed boost, but it's also gotten poisoned. Alright, crap, what do I do here? Do I risk the poison killing him and just out heal him? Hold on. I think I do. Hold on. Let's see. Crunch. Yeah, that's gonna hurt me a lot. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. We're gonna go right back out into Blastoise, sorry. Wow, dude, Crunch is cracking my team open like a gosh darn omelet right now. I think I do just have to play Poison and hope to God he just ends up dying to it. Yeah, that's the way we do things around here. 1509, good lord. All right. Puts Blastoise to 41, Magnezone to 40. Camerupt, I'm thinking this is Delta. And my guess, this is a Mega, yep. I have no idea what type this is. I wish I did. Sludge Wave. I'm thinking it's probably Poison. Would be my guess. I don't really think following up with my own Mega is going to be a good idea here, because I don't have anything on it at the moment. Ice Beam does not a whole lot, which is fine, I suppose. Sludge Wave's still kind of... Ooh, owie. Alright, well that's 2 down. Yeah, because even if I follow up with my own Mega, I don't think I do anything here. Yeah, because he's going to use that. Let's see how much Heart Stamp does. Alright, so Heart Stamp is effective against it. We're just going to spam the hell out of that. Corrode. Alright, with a few more Heart Stamps. Alright, well, we just wasted our Mega for that, which kind of sucks. I'm going to have to start spamming heals here, otherwise I'm doomed to die. Let's get our Ace back up in the hole here, because he's going to use a Hyper Potion. And then we're going to take this time and start healing up the rest of my crew that I can use. So, Corrode is good against Steel, which I don't like. I don't really have any good moves on anybody here. Can I glare? Good. Crunch still does a decent chunk, which is nice. I'm really hoping to use some of the farming time that I get next time for leveling everybody at least to 50, if not 55. So I'm gonna skip ahead on the recap in next episode, and I'm just gonna cover everything after I start next episode, because it's gonna probably take me a lot more time to grind out levels than it is to just farm everything off camera. Anything I get, I will cover as an extra part of the recording for next episode. Okay, is Lux just set up to sweep here? I think he is. He's got Endure, which is fine. Leftovers. I'm going to guess he's not going to heal, so we're just going to finish him with a crunch. And then find out what the last one is. Lopunny. I'm assuming this is regular. Alright, so this makes things a little easier for me, because I can handle this. Okay. Vampiric. Yep, and Poison's going to finish you off. Bonk. Alright, we're good. We're not sacrificed today. 25-28 puts me at almost to 49. Please. 4,900 for winning. Damn. I lost? I don't believe it. I'm disappointed, East. I'd love to change my mind and save you, but I can't. I made a promise, and a strong ruler keeps his promises. I'm sorry, and farewell. Oh! Okay, this man just became a giant green ball of mucus. In my mind's eye, I see a region filled with love. It's a far-off, almost unachievable dream. Death on the way to that goal is a triviality. East's sacrifice was not in vain, especially now that I can use him to summon Rayquaza. You can follow me to the roof if you want. Try and stop me, I dare you. But be warned, I'm not going to spare you twice. Alright, well, let's go ahead and heal. And let's go ahead and save, because something tells me I'm going to want that. How many Ultra Balls do I have? I have enough. Alright, cool. We're fine. Hey, what's up, dude? The Augur? He lied? Everything I was taught, everything I grew up believing, how the Augur fought against the cults was here in the nation. That was a lie? I don't know how to feel about all this. Yeah, it's called, don't meet your heroes, kid. Let me get some of this out of my way here. Oh, boy. All right. Up to the roof. It's a beautiful crystal, isn't it? I don't know where it came from. It's been in the possession of the first Augur for as long as I can remember. Even after a year of research and experimentation, I'm still no closer to finding out. On the other hand, though, I've learned some very interesting things about what this crystal is capable of. Any kind of magic-based action, such as a spell or a Pokemon attack, requires two things: a focus and energy. The energy is the power source for the attack or spell, and the focus is what directs it to do something. For example, a fire-type Pokemon may be able to blow blasts of fire at a foe. However, if they run out of PP power points, they can't. In this case, the focus would be the Pokemon using the move, and the power points is a measure of energy left. Makes sense? As near as I can tell, this crystal is a limitless source of energy. Contains the power of 1,000 suns, maybe more. It's with this incredible power the first Augur was able to protect the region and defeat cult after cult. Everyone said his Pokemon were incredibly strong. It's because they had the energy to use, well, incredible attacks. Now it's my turn to put this great gift to good use. I used the soul of my servant East to summon the mightiest of beasts. Come forth, Rayquaza, herald of the skies. You will be my focus. I will use your abilities to harness my limitless energy. Alright, well, I have a feeling this is not Rayquaza, because this is, again, a randomizer, so we're probably fighting something similar to that, if not probably even worse. At last, Rayquaza, finally we stand united, you and I. Together the world can be ours. You will be my focus. You will harness my limitless energy, and under our leadership we will create a utopia. There will be no crime or hatred, no war or revolution, only a perfect, peaceful society. And I will be its king. And as for you, Seth, I should have dealt with you in Telnor Town while I had the chance. You are more of a threat to me than you have ever begun to realize. If I let you go, who knows what you might do? Who knows what kind of trouble you'd stir up? There's no room in my perfect world for any insurgent who opposes me. He said the thing! You stand in my way, I will squash you like a gnat. Prepare yourself. Rayquaza, show him no mercy. He said the thing! And of course, his Rayquaza's a go-ahead. Okay, so this is, I think, fighting Steel. So we're just gonna bing bong. It's all 51, though, for all things. Holy moly. Full restore when you're not even half done, bro. Hammer arm misses. Good. Seismic toss puts me down to 1. I think we're going to heal here. And I believe this is also the first cultist leader that we're getting to fight in our playthrough right now. Because I think the first cultist leader we ended up facing... No, we haven't even faced the Perfection Cult. That was Tane when we faced last episode. Seismic toss. Bonk. Goodbye. 1239 for that? I can't believe it. The power of the crystal failed me. 5,100 bucks. That's not bad. You annoying brat. You were just lucky. I won't make the same mistake twice. Well, I mean, yeah, there's a reason I'm called what I am. Rayquaza, draw upon the power of the crystal to heal yourself. Bring yourself back to full strength and we'll resume the attack. Use Icy Wind now. Wait, what? Hey, Seth, I just dropped some ice around here. Did you see where it landed? I'd say I was sorry, but I'm really not. It's a good thing Rayquaza's weak to ice, huh? That one was for your lies to the Torn region, and this one's for trying to kill my friend. Whoa, bro. What? No! The crystal! You fool! Do you realize what you've done? You broke it! A limitless source of energy now in pieces all over the region. You stupid, stupid, stupid child! Rayquaza, quick! Those pieces need to be found before they fall into the wrong hands. Damien, Seth, you have made a powerful enemy today. I will see to it that you will both feel the sting of my wrath. Alright, well, whatever, dude. You lost to a guy who's not even leveled up properly. Can't believe he was a traitor all along. I used to look up to him. He was my hero, but I guess that was all propaganda, huh? Worst part is that we can't tell anyone about this. Nobody would believe us. I know I wouldn't. You know what we need to do? We need to fight these cults ourselves, because the Augur clearly isn't doing it for us. We're strong. We have legendaries on our side. After all, I think we can pull it off. Plus, there's that prophecy Nora was talking about. I nearly forgot. I found these on the ground where you and East battled. I figured you should have them. They're yours, after all. Obtain the Summit Badge. Hey, thank you. TM120 Dark Matter. Obtain East's Will. Put East's Will in key items pocket. I'll meet you in Utira Town? There's an old library there. Maybe we can learn more about that prophecy. Nora was heading there, too. I'll see you later, Seth. I think this is one of the shards of that crystal. I can feel the power emanating from it. This is about a third. Let's hurry, Rayquaza. We need to find the rest before they fall into the wrong hands. Oh! I wonder what this is. I'm sure Audrey, the leader of the Abyssal Cult, will reward me greatly if I show this to her. I see. If this is what I think it is, I'll make good use of this. Alright, so the Abyssal Cult, the Sky Cult, and the Perfection Cult have a piece of the crystal now. There is one slight issue, though, because if there's a third, pretty sure there's a section of it in one of these vendors. Hold on. I think it's like 10 grand, like 100 grand. Hold on. I might be wrong. I might just be spouting nonsense. Let me see. Camera up. Cacturn, ability urge, no. Alright, well. That sure was interesting. This is the TM floor. What do you have, lady? Never melt ice. Repair. Relic crown for 600,000. No thanks. Yeah, you don't have it either. I wonder if it's on the final floor. It probably is. I don't remember where it was last time, but we'll figure it out. Luminous Moss. Ring target. Twisted spoon. No, it's not in here. Not in here. Max potions. I don't need max potions. I've got plenty of silly hyper potions. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything in here now. So I might have been wrong. Pretty sure I was. Doesn't surprise me. I think it's in the black market that I ended up seeing it. I might be wrong. I don't know. I don't know what the case may be, but I think that's going to call it for today's episode. It's a little shorter than the ones that I have been doing, but like I said, I'm going to take some time, and breaking news. What? We are live with an exclusive interview with the hiker that recently rescued from the Rezai Cavern. It's good to have you on. It's good to be on, man. Can you describe the situation for our audience? Well, you see, my family and I were mining around in that cave. We heard there was some rare artifacts and all, and we found this funny old scroll. Turns out these sky cultists up top wanted it, and they threatened us. I'm sure that must have been scary for you and your family. Oh, it was, man. But our very own augur found us, told us everything would be okay, lifted us out and helped my family and I. I could never repay him for anything like that. I just know the augur is going to take down them sky cultists. What a fantastic man. Won't believe a word against him. No siree. Thank you so much for joining us. This concludes our special broadcast. Sorry about that. I'm so glad the augur is here to protect us from people like the sky cult. We hope to see you again. Alright, well, if you guys had just done what I've done, then you would not be saying that. So, it's fake news. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it there for today. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to take the time to farm off screen. I'm not going to bother with a recap next week as much as I would like to, or next video, excuse me. Mostly because I am extremely under-leveled and it's going to take me a lot of time to do it, and I don't think I can condense it all into one episode for that. So, I will catch you guys up on the recap next time, depending on what I do. If I find any like random encounters, I might just save them for when I'm on camera or on video for next episode. That way we can see what we get. But until then, guys, thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you all. Hope you have a good rest of your week. I will see you guys again on Saturday. And hopefully we can get some more insight to what we're doing here. All right. Peace out, guys. Bye-bye.